Hey, wasn't expecting that. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me this evening. Sorry, sometimes this happens live. Just had some water and didn't realize I was going to have a little bit of residue left behind. So I hope that my little intro video worked. I'm trying to figure out how to time the video so that when it's time to start, I have that pop up. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. I know we've got some shows going on tonight. It's a popular Saturday night. Saturday night's all right for fighting. Remember, woohoo! But no fighting. That's nothing but love here. Um, by God, love me some Elton John. Had to put that in there, and a little bit of Bay City Rollers. Saturday night. So let's start this Saturday night. So, yes, I am in a very good mood. Just start the video and then immediate go. That's what I did, Gerald. So hopefully that worked. Um, so I'll have to see how that worked out on playback. So it just felt like a pop up kind of night. Nice cooler temperatures today, out and about. Got a couple of great fine. Oh my God. Yes. Between Stephen bringing the hot dogs and the s'mores. Oh, yep. That's Brenda's channel. But yes, I like s'mores. So yum, yum. I already treated myself to a little bit of ice cream today. So I had my treat for the day. So yes, for people watching back on playback, Miss Brenda Tarot card readings are here. She does wonderful astrology readings and she also does private readings as well. So please go check out her channel. Thank you, Mr. Cosmic Orphan, moderator extraordinaire. And hello, Pia. Yep, happy Saturday. I wasn't even going to go on tonight, but then I just got so inspired, like I usually do, watching other fellow readers. And for those of us who were here last night, myself included, for those of us who were here in chat last night, we did Edgar Allan Poe, the mystery, kind of surrounding his death. And a fellow reader, Jackie's Crystal Moon, she's in Ireland. She caught some of that this morning and was inspired and did a few card pulls too on her end using her true crime tarot cards or oracle cards. So if anybody would like to see what she got with the Edgar Allan Poe, head over to her channel. That is Jackie's Crystal Moon. And she did 2 videos. So very insightful. A lot of cards supporting what Allison, Ginger, and I got. So it was a great time last night. So as I said, I was out and about today. And Shannon and I decided to go into Five Below. And because lately they have been like really having some really like cool spiritual stuff. And I actually was good. I put down one of the books, but I did find this wonderful book called The Complete Guide to Living by the Moon by Stephanie Gailing. And she covers astrology and just really quick nurturing strategies for different signs, working with the past, honoring cycles, health focus. I mean, just really insightful. There's a little journal section for you to journal notes. And I love a lot of this artwork now. Canva. I'm seeing a lot of Canva stuff. And check this out. Qualities of the lunar phases. So just, I mean, $5. A lot of places you go, you'd be paying 15, $20, maybe even 24. So if y'all have a Five Below in your area, go check that out. And then I got a Psychology 101 book too. The Essential Guide to the Science of the Mind. I may still want to follow through with a peer certification program here in New York State. And I thought this would be a nice little supplement in the meantime. And also, you won't be able to see him, but he's with us, is my sidekick, Gilbert. Everybody, this is Gilbert the Toad. He has been with me for many moons. He's got a pretty little purple star on his little witchy hat. So Gilbert is hanging out with us. So along with all my other little besties over here. So let's see who we have popping in. So, um, health body. I don't, Leah, I don't do health, but I can do energies around um, that for this month. This is going to be just like a general energy. So we'll see what comes up. So we have right off the bat Mr. Cosmic Orphan, and then we had the beautiful Brenda Tarot, and then we've had Mr. Gerald Stash, Tarot Stash, the man with the stash. Marshmallows, yes. Love and light to all, exactly, Stephen. Yes, the man, the myth, the legend, and where is it? Where is it? The man, the myth, and the I was going to bring up my little stash, but that disappeared. However, another thing I'm glad I just realized, I found this too at Five Below. It's an amethyst, and it is enhanced, yes, but when I saw this, it was just so beautiful. It called out to me, and I had to get it. So I have a very beautiful aura amethyst now to my collection. So, and you know what was really, really ticked me off while I'm at it is that these came in little tiny boxes. There were empty boxes all mixed in. People were going in and stealing the crystals. And I'm like, boy, I hope karma bites you back on the ass. Um, so that was not nice. I did see. Where did you go? Hello, JR. It's been a while. Good to see you. And so, Lee, I'm going to go ahead and just start you for an energy read. So awesome. I know you're the one that let me know about the Tina Gone book that was there. And I ended up finding a different book, the Five Agreements by something Ruiz. I'm still reading through that. Isadora just, oh, what did you just buy? Just bought the Druid Craft Tarot deck. Okay. I used to have that, a couple of images I really liked, but the rest of the deck didn't work with me. So I ended up using some of it for collage, classes and things I did with some women. So those were fun. Yes, his name is Gilbert. Heather, is your site name Mayan astrology based? No, it's just Indigo has always been a name that just seemed to come to me. It's been with me since 1998, or one of my chat names for when people remember beginning dial up, and we had a little place that you can go to called ICQ, and it would take you to chats. I was part of a role playing chat called the Vampire Tavern. And no, I wasn't a vampire. I was a witch, but go figure. But I needed a name, and for some reason, Indigo just came boom, and my name was Indigo Moonstone. So ever since, Indigo's always been with me. So now with my tarot and everything, it had to be something indigo. And the black jaguar was a totem that came to me while I was living in Arizona, those 8 years. So that's how, but I don't know anything about the Mayans. So you saw crystals at Whole Foods. So, crystals are becoming more mainstream. Oh, hi, Fatima. Thank you for joining us. Yes, isn't that beautiful? Sometimes the enhanced can be really ugly, but they did really. And it was just like when I came across, like when you go to a pet store and you see the puppies or the kittens and you can see they're looking at you, and one just stands out to you that you've adopted. It says, adopt me, please. You get that feeling. They know that they want to be with you and you want to be with them. That was how this felt. And I was like, yes, you're coming home with me. So um, definitely a welcomed addition to my family. So Fatima has a channel. Yay, Fatima. So everybody, if you would like, I don't want to force people's channels, but if you're inclined, go over, check out Fatima's channel. And if it resonates with you, please subscribe. Our community is growing and growing. And Fatima, when you are ready, let me know. I would love to have you on and introduce you and your channel to everybody. Almost everybody knows you now, but it'll be nice to give help you get a little boost. So let me know if you would like that. And I did see somebody ask for a, let's see, so much pressure. Remember, know your limits, purchase responsibly, but it was so fun. I had to share those books. Let's see, I got Pink Eye Oracle at Five Below. There was a couple of Oracle and Tarot decks that were okay, but they just didn't resonate with me. So I think JR, I think you had asked for one. So in case I didn't, hello Isadora. I think I did say hello to you. There's you are, JR. Okay, gotcha. And I'll be doing a collective too. So internet chat relay. I'm not sure what that is, but ICQ was, oh my God. That was the start, of the whole chat room and everything. So well, hello, Trend Zone. Let me remember. Your name is Gerald too, I believe. I met you through Brenda's channel last Saturday. So thank you for being here. It's nice to see you in chat. Let me catch up really quick here. JR, are you originally from New York? Yes, I am. My hometown is Williamsville. It's a suburb right outside of Buffalo. So I am a Western New York native. Yeah, I know. Crystal's pets, gotcha. I hear you. Let's see. Did I miss just subscribe? Thank you, JR. Everybody. Yep. So I got it right. So, yep. So we have two Geralds in the chat. So Tarot Stash Gerald. This is Trend Zone Gerald. So, and thank you much, sir. I will have to check it out tomorrow. Bought an obsidian today. Oh, very nice, Sensadora. Yes, I love it when I hear about people buying crystals and stones. So, yes, that's what I wanted to share. And I'm just really starting to kick up on my astrology. And it's so weird. It's like, for me, the fascination, I don't know if it's more astronomy or astrology, but I've been meditating. And during my lucid meditations or lucid dreaming, I keep seeing the rings around the planets and how they're laid out in our solar system. And they're making me think of the bars to music scales, and the planets to me are like representing notes. And I'm seeing this really interesting play between the rings, the energy rings, the planets themselves moving around, and knowing that they're creating harmonies. Each planet actually has a frequency that a channel somewhere on YouTube puts out, which is really cool to listen to. But the other night I had a dream and I saw this. I was like walking, there was snow on the ground. And I remember thinking, oh boy, it's snowing already. And there was an area that had to be plowed out, and I'm walking through this plowed area, and I'm looking up into the sky, and it wasn't like, oh my God, look up in the sky. It was, I just remember looking up and seeing something very round. Like I've seen these before in some of my dreams. They're like these big round concentric circles or something in the sky. And I just remember seeing, going, oh yeah, I haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay. And when I woke up, of course, the memory's not clear. Oh, bye, Gerald. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. And hello, Marby. Welcome. And so when I woke up in the morning, I'm like, I'm trying to figure out the word because I see a lot of things similar into a game that I play called Seeker's Notes that you can download on an iPad or an iPhone. The graphics, everything is just really beautiful. It's very Victorian, and they have like magic and things. It's a really cool game to play. And so, but also, like a lot of Ciro Marchetti's decks have a lot of the circular um, devices. And lately, I've just been seeing a lot of those. Those have just been very fascinating to me. And when I woke up, I'm thinking, what could I best call that? And the word that came to my mind was an astrolab. And I remember seeing something like that in my game or something. So I have a lot to study. And then that book came into my purview today. So that's that right there. So making sure I didn't miss anybody. So again, let's see. Starts the right and straight till the morning. I love that. And if people don't remember that, that was the end of, not the end of, but how Peter Pan described to get to Neverland. I love that. That's beautiful. So, okay, enough with my yapping, right? So let's start with a general. Last night I used the Tarot de la Huit, and it's put out by Los Scarabo or Los Scarabeo, excuse me. And the cards on here are just really beautiful. But with this deck, the way they use the images, they're more of a oracle deck. They have their own oracle deck, and you know what? The same artists that created the tarot and the oracle, next month on the 8th, they're releasing a Lenormand. I can't wait. And it's reasonably priced and it's on Amazon. And please be careful. People know how I feel about bootleg decks. So really be aware when you buy your decks, even on Amazon now and on Etsy. Bootlegs are popping up. It's horrible on Temu. Everything that pretty much Temu sells is bootleg. Um, it's stolen artwork. They're stolen cards. So please, if possible, I mean, I know all of our ethics are different, but the cards are more than just paper. They're taking somebody else's artwork, and most of the time it's not with that artist's permission. And so if you get really tempted to buy something um that's a bootleg, please think twice, because there's a couple of us fellow readers now who are putting decks out there, and just try to feel like, would you steal from one of your fellow readers? You know what I mean? So just me putting this out there. I know I'm kind of on my soapbox here, but just bewares when purchasing decks. You know that they're they've been approved. They're that the people who created them are getting their dues for it. So me for Tarot de la Huit. Hello, Eleanor. I saw you popping when I was yapping. Hello, Rossi. I had to leave. You were just getting a reading, excuse me, from Kelly and Ivana. I hope you had a lovely reading with them. And let me make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Oh, you're not that late, Ellen. I've been yapping for 18 minutes. Wow. 8:18. That was my mom's birthday. So, all righty. Let's get into it. Hello, Rain. Oh my goodness. I'm getting so used to seeing you popping in my chats. I love it. Can't wait to have you on. Jackie's coming in a couple weeks, so I'm feeling excited about having Jackie on. I want to have you on. Hopefully Fatima. And for people coming in, Fatima has her channel up, and Stephen has it posted in the chat. So go over and say hi to Fatima. And yes, thank you, Stephen. Their spiritual Rain has 3, but this is her spiritual one for her card readings. Very lovely, very insightful. And I love how Rain has such a very soft and gentle and soothing voice. Exciting. Yes, we are. I can't wait. I really want to get back into that. I feel like I'm doing something, positive. I'm doing something meaningful by reading on these, because it's like I'm trying to get to the truth and putting the truth out there and putting, things to make people um, think twice about, I mean, I could go on and on. I mean, there were things I've been seeing the last few days about celebrities and people doing really awful things that I really want to do readings on, and just kind of, you know, YouTube, I have to be careful because YouTube doesn't, but, I'm not monetized, so I'm not too concerned about that. But yes, there we go. There is Fatima's again. Thank you very much. And I was just going to say something, but I forgot. So must not have been important, right? So let's take a quick sip. My favorite fall glass, Grateful, at the dollar store last year. I got 2, one for Shannon and I. And you can't beat $1. Look at those pretty leaves. This is my favorite time of year, as many of you know. So tonight Deloitte. And these really read more like an oracle. So we get a little bit of tarot and we get a little bit of oracle. Yes, it does ring. So let's start out with a general. And people, keep in mind too that when we do little mini reads for each other individually, those messages tend to, when you put them all together, create an even broader, picture of. Oh, there we go. Um, Broader message, broader picture for all of us as a collective. So October is here. Favorite time of the year. Been to a couple of the stores. Well, cards usually don't jump out, so that's interesting. And a lot of the stores around here that sell their Halloween costumes and things, they are pretty much picked over. So people in this area really love their Halloween. Should see. So I have to take a video and share it on my YouTube. There's this guy down the street, and his whole front yard, side yard, there's like a 10 foot or so or taller skeleton and all sorts of stuff out there. So, alrighty, and so it begins. Yes, Leah. So it begins. Okay, let's see. I usually pull three and then a bottom. So for the collective. Alrighty. Boy, this card keeps coming. Some of these cards were coming up a lot yesterday. I'm going to pull a couple. Wow. And I have been shuffling. Wow, how interesting. So for the beginning, let's see, Isadora. I'm very disappointed with Secret Snows. It isn't dark and mysterious anymore. Isadora, it has changed. It's gotten kind of cutesy. And I know some locations were changed that were not to my liking, especially the cozy house for the holidays. But at least people must have really been upset about the gloomy house, and they put the gloomy house back to the way it was. So it's I'm still following the storyline. I'm very behind. I got a lot of locations to open, but it's nice to know that somebody knows what I'm talking about. And they're like, yes, Secret Notes. It's really cool. If you want to see what they're all about, they are on YouTube. They have a channel, and you can type in and see the different artwork and storylines. Okay, so collective energy for October. We have the Ace of Wands. And yes, there are no wands, but with the Ace of Wands, it's always something that's beginning, something new. So she's looking off to the side, got her eyes on something. And I like the key because the key with the wands is about action. So you have the key. It's up to you to unlock that key and take action and start doing what it is that you've been wanting to do this month. Now is a good time. Go for another. So next one I got is the Ten of Wands. So uh, dress is on fire. She's not too worried about it. Looking a little sad, but Ten of Wands has to do with just feeling oppressed, feeling just kind of heavy. So with this month, I think a lot of this is going to be just kind of burnt. I love about the tens is that they are a completion. They are the end of a cycle. And so what I kind of like about this is that she's just like, okay, we are setting fire to what was. It's a part of, who I am, but I'm moving forward and we're going to be letting go. So not literally setting things on fire, but just kind of, when they say kind of like the burning bridges, be careful what you burn, but the ones that do need to, just kind of setting fire, letting things burn, move on into the new energy, and boom, there's the new energy. Ace of Cups. She came up a lot last night during the Poe readings. And so, yes, there's no cups, but it is a beautiful image. And the Ace of Cups is all about that emo. You can tell she's feeling those deep emotions, just really feeling her feelings. This is October. The veils are thinning, and we're more connected to the spiritual world. Our ancestors, the elements, the fae. We're touching, we're touching a little bit more into the other dimensions. For me, I see like the shimmering between the different dimensions. So at this time, yes, Ace of Cups, even though we feel that the earth is slowing down and getting ready to go to sleep, like her. And this is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is just a reminder too that not to put ourselves into, or put ourselves mentally into a place where we feel that we are trapped, that we can't move forward, that we can't see. Um, and I try wearing my horns like the ones she's got on, but they're broken, so I have to fix them. But just beautiful, and she's laying on a clock too, so the time is slowing. The earth is going to sleep. I mean, it's what, 8 o'clock now, and at 7 o'clock it was almost completely dark. So we are starting to sleep more now. Where the nights are getting longer, and this doesn't even have to represent sleeping. This could be like meditation too. We're going into a deep meditation. We're feeling our feelings. We're exploring new ones, and we're meditating and sleeping with those. We're dreaming our dreams. Dreaming our guides, dreaming, how to manifest. For me, dreams are very like, we do astral work. We may go and help people. Some people go to ships. Some people like to go to the land and help heal parts of the land, the earth. So just a really powerful time. I just love October. Two of Wands. This is pretty cool. She's holding a skull, and that skull is on fire, but she knows that skulls are not something to be afraid of or to be evil. Death is just another aspect of our life, of death and rebirth. And I love that she's looking at that skull, even though it's on fire. But when you think about the fire too, it's the wand. So there's that creative spark. She sees what was and knows by what was, there's always going to be another what is, or what another could be. So she's just, lovingly gazing into that and knowing that, now is the time, live each day as it comes, because you never know when, if we're going to have another day. So it's that beautiful Two of Wands, starting that project, starting that idea, taking that energy from the Ace of Wands that we started with and this month, and developing it more, creating more with it. And the last card that was on the bottom for the collective is Temperance. And so another beautiful card for this energy for this month, Temperance, keeping things in balance. And I just love how she's just got her eyes closed and she can feel the light hitting her, and knowing that she's balanced. She's got one foot, actually both feet are on the ground, but she is still connected with that water, her 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 vase or her chalice. Just it's beautiful. It's like the chalice is giving water to the flower, but then the flower seems to be sending energy up into the chalice, which is going up into her. So it's this beautiful, comes through her into the chalice, to the water, and into the flower. So this beautiful reciprocity of balance, and just being in the course, the deeper colors too, the indigos, the midnights, the longer nights, where we find that beautiful balance, like we just had with the autumn equinox. So very nice cards. And especially, with this one, just burn that shit that doesn't serve you anymore. Just whatever it is that lets go, anything that's unhealthy, whether it's food, any sort of addictions that we have, people in our life that no longer serve us. And I just saw really quick, I saw Septina came in. Hello, Septina, my dear. Yes, you and Rain and any of my other Canadian friends in chat. Happy Thanksgiving. This is their Thanksgiving this weekend. So, oh, thank you, Rain. And, ooh, I baked cranberry cherry tarts today. Oh, those sound delish. All righty. So I'm going to check really quick to make sure I didn't miss any fun comments? Beautiful glasses. I'm not sure which glasses. I know not mine, because I can barely see out of them. Oh, there's where she came in already. So, okay, I've got 4 people starred for individual cards. And again, remember, um, a lot of our readings are all based on similar energies that's going on right now. So whatever resonates for you from individual readings, take that and add that to your into your special sauce, your awesome sauce. So Leah, may I get a reading on working on my health body? Well, we're going to look at the energy for this month. So with this deck, so we'll take a look at that. So this is Leah. Hey, Hershey, and Hershey has a channel too. This is Hershey, the shadow reader. Um, Stephen, if you could, please go ahead and put Hershey's channel link in the chat, and Septina's if you like. And Hershey and I are going to get together and do a new moon reading for the new moon, and that's coming up, I think, next Friday or the Friday after. So looking forward to Hershey coming back on my channel. I loved reading with her. She's very cool. She's very tapped in. So, Leah, what do we got going on? Whoa, that card kind of jumped up. So I'm just going to keep that to the side. So, Leah. Oh, October. Just some basic general reading of energy. And we'll see if anything comes up with the health. Of the first card out, but I digress. Woo! Okay, so let me put these two. Oh my. Okay, well, here, let me set those aside. Boy, Lee, you're having some jumpers in here tonight. Wait, oh, okay. Okay. Let's just. So, Leah, you ended up getting 5 cards. They all jumped out. So, before I get to the first 3, these 2 came out together that I'm going to address. I got the King of Cups. Hubba Hubba. He's actually not very bad looking. He's kind of cute. And the King of Cups, even though there's no cups, again, still the King of Cups is kind of like the romantic. The Knight of Cups is usually like the knight on shining armor, and the King just being very loving, very nurturing. They take care, and this doesn't have to be an actual gender. This could very well be you. But with some of these other cards, I'm feeling that it might be a relationship, not because I did get the 2 of Cups, and yes, there's no cups. There's more like a cross, but this is a the 2 of Cups is about relationships, and this doesn't have to necessarily mean an intimate relationship. This could be a relationship with ourselves, with others, including our family, people in our inner circle, our besties, and it could be connection to relationship with spirit. With the King of Cups, though, this is an individual who is just very loving, very connected to his feminine side, and they know how to guide. They know how to rule with their balance. They know how to properly use their emotions. They don't get they don't let their emotions get out of control. They're not super emotional. They're very like they're not passive aggressive and they're not aggressive. They know how to actively listen. They're very empathetic. They listen to what people are saying, what they feel, and they take that as they react to it. I'm getting the word very empathic. So this is a very empathic individual, very loving, very emotional, very nurturing, supportive. And then with the 2 of Cups now in this deck, it's kind of weird because there's some like red stains here on the dress. But this is a goth deck, so um, this is still seen, with beauty. But it does with the cross. Sometimes we have a cross to bear, and with the 2 of Cups, this may be an emotional cross to bear. And the more I'm looking at your cards here, um, I feel like this might have been a relationship. And the reason why I say that, and a lot of times our relationships reflect and end up reflecting on us and what we experience. So not only does I feel like this reflects a recent or a relationship in the past, um, and there was this 2 of Cups, this relationship, um, that some of it that might be still something you're holding. Because the first card that jumped out was the 5 of Swords. So we have, some, mental. I mean, you don't want to mess with this chick. This chick was hurt. She's got her dagger in her hand, and she's not going to, she's going to defend herself. The 5 of Swords, because the 5 of Wands is usually, physical, combative, whereas the swords are more like of a mental. So we've got a lot of mental struggle going on, some maybe conflict. The next card I got was the Three of Swords. So people, if you're a little, queasy with some images, this card is pretty potent. So the Three of Swords, there was the heartache. The pain was so bad that she cut her own heart out so she wouldn't feel the pain. But at the same time, with the threes, it's a completion in the three cycle. So it's moving forward now from the broken heart. Things have come full circle. I got the world for you. So I feel like this could very well be a relationship that you are working on that was in the past, and you said no. It was just, for me, that the mental was becoming too emotional and possibly emotionally manipulative, and it caused you a lot of heartache, and it had to come to a full circle. You went through that whole cycle and you come to the end of it, so you have the world card. um, I'm just going to go ahead, and they're telling me to pull another card, and you love those cards. Well, let me know, Leah, if any of this is resonating, because it would really help. Let me see. King of Cups, woof. Yeah, she goes, okay, she loves those cards. Okay, so I am just going to. Oh, you guys are talking about apple butter and biscuits. Stop it. Oh my God, Stephen. So this one just jumped out. Okay, so Leah, what card that just jumped out for you? High Priestess. So this is beautiful. You are connected with your divine feminine, your intuition. There's that book. You have the knowledge. You're looking out saying, I understand. This is my lesson. This is what I've learned. And moving forward, you are more listening to your intuition when it comes to your relationships. And it's not a card, with these cards, it's not for you to shut yourself down this month, but it feels like it's time to kind of, like with that dress in the beginning, burn that shit and let it go. Whatever this relationship was in the past, whether it was with an actual individual, male or female, that energy, that's got to let that go. It's time to let it go. And with everybody, with the collective, with the burden, if there's things that you need to let go of, um, this month, a great thing is to grab like a piece of paper, or like what Saptita does. She uses a bay leaf, and you write down what it is that you want to let go of. You light it and you put it into a safe, non-flammable container, and carefully let that burn and just release that. And so, Leah, I hope that resonates. Um, and if it does, but you don't want to share in chat, everybody always knows my email is always available. If anybody would like to let me know how certain readings go. So Isadora, I love apple butter on fresh. Oh God, biscuits. What's a cat head biscuit? Never heard of that. Isadora, I do that too in a crock pot. The house smells amazing. Oh my God, food, food, food. Alrighty. So, as always, I'm getting super warm, which is what happens. JR, are you still here? I'm going to take a break for a sip sip. Surprised the little fuzzy one doesn't come in anymore. Heather, if you have time. Oh, sure, Ray. Gotcha, girl. So, JR, are you still here? I don't have the ringing phone, but ding, 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 ding. JR, are you here? And I'll just give a couple seconds here and let me reshuffle. Because it's always, I prefer people to be present when I'm reading, so that it's respectful to stay in chat, and to also be able to help the reader connect with the energy of you. Yep, there you are. Gotcha. Hello, Sylvia. Welcome, welcome. So, JR, what did we get for you for this month? Ah, that card came up again. So when you see, and there's, oh, I think the message is getting kind of clear. Okay, so JR, for you for this month, Four Swords. It's time to slow down, take a rest, meditation. Um, for like I said, for this is the month to do it. This is October. Everything to start slowing down, and I love the clock too, representing time slowing down. And just making sure that you are um, nurturing yourself, giving yourself plenty of rest. All of us making sure we're drinking plenty of water, we're staying hydrated, we're getting enough sleep, and just taking this time for this month, JR, just to really go into more of a meditative state. Um, I'm feeling back, maybe pulling away from, and this too for all of us, a lot with social media, kind of taking a break because it is swords too. And what does social media do? It's the head. We're constantly looking, we're constantly reading, we're constantly being bombarded, and a lot of times we can short circuit. So, for swords, good time to take a break, really away from all that because we know starting in November, the holidays are kicking in. So right now, it's really good time to rest, recuperate from the summer, get our energies back up because we are going to be moving into holiday season soon. And by doing that, again, here we go. Ace of Cups. It'll renew us. We'll be refreshed. We'll have new energy. The dreams will hopefully maybe give us some insight. The meditation will give us insight. Sometimes it comes faster than I can talk, people. um, and just feeling that the beautiful energy of this time of year, especially this month. And y'all go look at this card again, the Ten of Wands, burning that. I hope you don't mind my language of burning that shit and letting it go, walking away. A lot of burdens, things that you need to release. Just write those down on those papers, on the bay leaves, whatever. Or if you don't even want to burn something, holding a rock and giving it all your emotions and things that you want to release, and giving it to the water. If you can throw it into the water, if you don't have a body of water, you can plant it, give it to the earth, just releasing those emotions. And then Four of Swords to end the Four of Swords, I got the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is laying down a foundation. It's typically more celebratory, but again, this is the Tarot Day of the Week, so it's going to be a little bit of a darker image. But you have the beautiful foundation, you have the beautiful window with the moonlight coming in, you have the beautiful curtain allowing nature to come in, you have the beautiful water coming through. So it's a beautiful balance of energies, feeling secure, being stable, um, laying down a good foundation, um, also financially, um, feeling more secure, especially going into the fall. So it's the time to start setting those roots in. The trees are letting their leaves go. Grow, yeah, the trees are letting their leaves go. And now it's the time when we're outside, we can smell the dry leaves and just really walking through the leaves, hearing the crunching, just really connecting again to Mother Earth. Um, and the bottom card for you, JR, is the Two of Pentacles. And yes, isn't it, is she pretty? That's definitely Cinderella. So the Two of Pentacles is about balancing all of this. So balancing our sense of security, new projects that we want to do, the foundations that we are creating, um, learning how to go with the ebb and the flow. And she's holding clocks, in the picture. So it's not only balancing finances, but it's also balancing our energy, how we use our flow of energy. And with the other cards, in the beginning, saying things to slow down. By slowing down, meditating, we gain insight. We get our energy renewed, like the Ace of Cups, burning, letting go of all that Ten of Wands and what no longer serves us, starting to get grounded, build that foundation, and then making sure that we stay balanced for the rest of the month. So, see you soon. Okay, bye, Leah. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Oh, my nose is itching, people. It always happens to me. My nose itches when I read. So good idea. All righty. Let me just see if you, Cosmic Orphan, I received the page. Okay. So yes, I did say hi to Sylvia. Ooh, excuse me. All righty. Next up is Ellen. Are you still here with us, my dear? Let me start shuffling and getting the energy of the last read. It's interesting how some of the ones still comes up. My nose itches it itches me whenever I read lately. And I notice that I'm not the only one that happens to. Alrighty. So Ellen, I know sometimes Ellen has issues with her internet, I think. I'm not sure if that was Nancy or Ellen. But Ellen, let me know if you're here. There you are. Okay. Alrighty. I'm just going to put that there. Put these two together. Ooh, the first one to jump out, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, usually I shuffle and then I stop when I shuffle, but these cards are just jumping out tonight. Somebody is coming to visit. You know what, Steve? It's funny that you say that because just before I hit the live button, I was sitting here looking at the screen, looking at the time, and I saw an orb on my screen. And I looked behind me. I'm like, really? It's like they keep only showing themselves when I'm looking at the screen. It's not physically when I turn around and go, oh, there's one with my eyes. I have to see it via the screen. And it just drives me nuts. Ron gets hot when he reads. Woo. Okay, well, I guess cards are jumping tonight for people. Ooh. I got the Emperor card. So this deck, the artists use people that you can tell that look very similar to celebrities, fairy tales. So let me see one more. Oh, I forgot to take that down. So we are here for Ellen. So let's see, Three of Pentacles. All righty. Let me put you aside and let me look through here. So the first card that jumped out, Ellen, is the Queen of Pentacles. And she is guarding her gates into her garden. She has worked hard to get everything that is hers. And through hard work, study, she's gotten her security, her stability. Her garden has taken a long time for her to grow. And so she stands before the gate and she's got the golden key in her hand and that look on her face. And it's like, you do not come in here unless you're worthy of coming in here. So you're guarding your gates this October. And with the Queen card, I get now, people don't tell me this doesn't look like Chris Hemsworth or his brother, Liam. Look at that face. My goodness. Looks so much like them. So this is the Emperor card. And again, the Emperor, the energy behind the Emperor is a person who is, in charge. It's leadership. It's somebody who knows how to lead fairly, with compassion, honestly, with integrity, responsibility. So, oh, this is interesting how I just saw this. So, Ellen, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, the next card I get is the Lover's card. So either this is representing a relationship that you are having right now, or this could be a relationship with yourself. The balance of the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. The balance of my garden. This is my world. This is what I've earned for. You need to earn your right to come into my space. Whereas it's a space that is, I don't say ruled, but is lived in with integrity and I want to say practicality, but with a straight head, with fairness. I mean, integrity is the word that keeps coming out. He looks yummy. Yeah, kind of does, doesn't he? And then, with the Lovers, this could be representing that relationship, those both sides of you that are coming together. Or this could be, you know, a relationship. And I see people coming in really quick. I want to say hi. Linda, hello, sweetheart. Welcome. It's good to see you. Coyote Rosenbaum, hello, welcome. Good to see you as well. Um, I'm sorry you feel like crab hunt, but thank you for popping in and saying hi. It was nice to see you. Yay, I can finally be in the chat again. I don't know what happened, but yeah, something, so poor Coyote must have gotten timed out accidentally by somebody, one of my mods, during one of my recent lives. I know it wasn't me, hopefully, but sometimes when chat is jumping and we're trying to look at what people are saying and follow, go up and down chat, with those buttons, you can hit one thing. I mean, I've accidentally timed people out, being a moderator and stuff. So um, I'm sure it was not intentional, and it's good to have you back. So good to see you. No relationship. That why I'm doing laundry tonight. So Ellen, this might be coming into this month. Perhaps this is something you might want to manifest. I'm not sure, but it just seems very interesting that there is this um, very grounded, very fair, very authentic, very integrity based energy that I feel like is you. With the Lovers card, us being in harmony with ourselves. The other two cards I got, let's see here. I also got the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is about somebody or something wanting to take an idea, because the wands are all about creativity and action. So with the Page of Wands, they're taking that energy of the Ace of Wands and looking at it and saying, well, how can I use this? How can I wield this? What can I use to create? So I feel like there's something that's creatively going through your head that you want to manifest. And the card that comes up after that is a good card for that. I got the Three of Pentacles. So it's like you are, and it's kind of hard to see on here, but that's actually a really beautiful snowflake. There we go. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like a little snowflake orb in her hand. So you are in the process with these two cards. It seems that you are taking that energy of the Page of Wands, wanting to do something very creative with it. And with the Three of Pentacles, you are working towards this could be working with your guides, with spirit, your own higher self, and what you want to do. And it can also represent, as well as reaching out with people, trying to find people that could help you manifest, because pentacles are all about physicality. It's like bringing, it's the material world. So whatever it is that you are wanting to create, um you got you're the wand, you have it, you're ready to use that creative energy, and you're ready to start working and creating, and it's like you have people there to help you. So hey, Sharon Rue, I'm probably not going to be on much longer, Sharon. I have two reads left, and I was going to end this at 9, um, but next time, I promise. I'd like to manifest a relationship like that. Okay, so um, take that Page of Wands, that creative, fiery energy, um, and start focusing on working with spirit and writing down exactly what it is, um, how you want to manifest what he looks like, but what kind of type of person they are. I mean, I wouldn't kick him out of bed for getting crackers or crumbs in the bed. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. Um, but if that's something that you want to work towards, this seems to be what the cards are. Um, you are, like I said, you are very Queen of Pentacles. You are very much sovereign to yourself. You know what you will and will not accept from any sort of individual, whether intimate, friendship, or familial with family. And with that in mind, you have the Emperor again. You are authentic. You are in your relationships and you run your household. Your life philosophy is all about being authentic, having integrity, fairness, and great leadership skills. And yeah, manifesting that into that relationship that you want. So, oh, you're welcome. Sometimes I go on and on sometimes, but just want to make sure. I wanted to know who started that whole crackers. Stephen, I've heard that since I was 28. I had a friend who used to say, "Oh boy, I wouldn't kick him out of bed if he got crumbs in the. Yeah. So, who eats crackers in bed? I eat Ooh, very nice. Chocolate's good. So, Rossi, you are next, my dear. And yes, prayers to Linda. I'm just going to turn my fan on because I'm being like super warm in here. All righty. So for Rosanna, never knew that a girl like you could ever feel for me. Rosanna. So are you still here, Rosanna? Shuffling the deck a little bit here. Get the energies. And I know my chat's a little slow. It's the hotties in that deck heating things up. Maybe, Stephen. I don't know. What's it mean? So, Rosanna, are you still here? Okay. Here, I'll take a sip. And if Rosanna's not back, then I'll jump to rain. Okay. So, and yep, sometimes we get internet issues. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do rain. And if Rosanna pops back in, that's Rossi. Before I'm done with rain, I'll go ahead and pull cards for her. So rain. I'm here with bells on. Woo! Bells on all fingers and all toes. Ring a ding ding. Wow, it is really. These cards are really jumping out of the sticks. I never read like this. The cards, waiting for cards to jump out. I just shuffle until. Hi, Rossi. I called you a little while ago, but you weren't here, so I went ahead to rain. So I'll get you last. Okay. Ooh, oh, this is the one that's got the snowflake. Okay. So, rain. We got the Four of Wands. Here, let me take you down. So, the Four of Wands, again, building a foundation, celebration. Isn't that beautiful how the light's just coming in? She's sitting in her circle. And I love the circles in this deck because circles for me represent not only feminine energy, but that continuous it's that circle of life. The death and rebirth, the seasons, spring, winter, fall. It's the cycle of life. It's the cycle of nature. So I love how she's sitting and she's just feeling that beautiful light coming in onto her face. She's out. She's barefoot. She's enjoying. She doesn't have her little cowboy hat on, but we can put a little crystal crown on you. So the Four of Wands is about, building a home foundation, a celebration. Next to that, I got the Four of Swords. So also this month, taking time to slow down. I know you're completely connected with nature. So I know that this is the season where you're finishing your tomatoes, you're getting everything canned, you're harvesting, and just I know you appreciate this time of year when things are slowing down. It's time to meditate more. I know you have things that you are planning to do with your channel. So this is the perfect time of year in between the lull of now and the holidays to really flesh out, to really solidify, like with the four wands, that foundation, that celebration of really setting roots and wanting to do what you want with your channel, um, with your, I think, your farm, your home. So just really beautiful, a time of manifestation. And then I got the Fool card. And look at that. She's painting the beautiful flowers. This is like one of my favorite Fool cards of all time. She's got her little palette, the colors of her life, and in the deck, it's so beautiful. They said that you know with our palette of colors, we can paint any flower the shade that we want. So this is beautiful, and with this really being pink, very focused on the pinks and the magentas. That feels very like self love, trusting the love of others, um, especially love of yourself. And with the magenta, of course, you're rising up into your higher chakras with, your intuition, the higher dimensions, spirit, your guides. So just a really beautiful card. I just want to show that again. Sorry about the glare, but she's just so pretty. I love her little hand palette. Now the little petals falling around her. Now, next card is the Ace of Wands. So again, you're getting new ideas, probably for your channel. You have that energy, and you're looking for a way to manifest it. And even though the card's a little bit dark, we lose a lot of color by the end of October. Most of the trees are going to be bare. Things are going to be really starting to brown before the snow falls. But again, that key that's right there in the heart, you know what that key is, or you're still maybe searching for what that key is to ignite that Ace of Wands, that creative spark. But when you do, and I think you already do, I got the Page of Pentacles. And as we all can see, this is pretty much from Frozen. So whatever it is, that you feel like might hold you back, just let it go, let it go. I have never seen the movie and I've never heard the song fully, but I guess that's the popular song or phrase from the movie is "Let It Go," and it's beautiful. Let it go, let it flow, and let things be. And that beautiful snowflake. So moving into the winter, and with the Page of Pentacles, you've got that security, that sense of financial support, and things that you want to do to create something extremely beautiful this winter. And she's manifesting that beautiful little snowflake. So just beautiful rain. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And give the fur babies my love. Let's see. What did Cosmic Orphan do? Dancing in the rain is always the best fun. Okay. Must be a sweet sign. Let's see. Insane in the Membrane. Oh my God, I remember that song. Oh, it's on my playlist too. Insane. Yeah, my brain's leaving me right now. Just keep dancing in the rain. Aw. Walking in, walk. Just, yeah, where's that song? Walking in the rain. No, holding hands, walking in the rain. Walking in the rain, holding hands with the one you love. That's the song I'm thinking of. Isadora. Saw three rainbows today. One was double. Oh, how beautiful. Yes, that must be the sweet sign, most definitely. And yes, walking in the rain is fun. And dancing too when you can. I miss that. So, yep, setting the foundation and resting the TikTok. Yep, I love that Fool card. It's beautiful. It really is. I mean, she's got her own little palette, and in the book it says that, you can change, if you don't like the color of a certain flower, something, you have that beautiful touch, that innocence, that leap of faith to be able to dip in and paint and make and that flower any beautiful color that you want. Oh, I love you too, sweetie. Let's see. Trusting in myself. Yep. Oh, looking for the master key. There you go. Yes. I love that song too. It's on our soft rock playlist. So, okay. And my last read is Rosanna. She is here with us. So thank you everybody for joining me for this little pop-up. I only plan to be about an hour. I might do something in the afternoon tomorrow because I've been seeing some stuff on YouTube that I kind of maybe wanted to say for tomorrow afternoon. There's a channel on YouTube, and he goes by Sloan, not Sloan Bella. She's cool too, but he does videos where he pretty much shows people the true sides of what these celebrities are like, how they behave, their ulterior motive. I mean, it's just, and it's not just something that he fabricates. It's all things that you can find in the news, things that he shows video support and stuff on, and he released one today on Oprah Winfrey. Did y'all know she owns like 1,000 acres in Maui? That whole part of Maui is pretty much owned by billionaires. And during the fires, both in 2019 and now, these celebrities who say, "Oh, let's help people," they were closed, along with the military, were closing off the roads and not letting people use their roads to get to safety. I'm going to digress, but watch the video. I want to read on it. And on top of it all, she's a billionaire, right? So she started a nonprofit, which is what? A financial kickback for your taxes, and asking people to give money to this nonprofit to help the people. And it's like, excuse my language, bitch, you a billionaire. I'm going to get a little ghetto here. You are a billionaire. You know what it was like to be poor and how hard it was growing up with your family. You mean to tell me you're asking people to give money to your nonprofit that you're making more money off of as a tax credit break, and you can't give money? She has more than enough money to help get all these people restarted over again with new homes. She's got like 1,000 acres on Maui. Steven Tyler's got a house on there. And you know who also joined her to support this, and he should be ashamed of himself, is The Rock. So check out his channel. Check out that video if you like. I am just... Anywho. Okay, Rossi. Sorry about that. I just get so angry. And I know being angry isn't going to change anything. But it's just like, people, we stop calling these people stars, celebrities. They're no better than the rest of us. There are some that actually do good work with their fame and their celebrity. But you got, and you don't even want to get me started with the stuff that Oprah has done. I may want to do a whole thing on it, and I'm going to have to be careful because I don't want to get flagged by YouTube. But at the same time, I don't want to be, uncensored. I don't want to be censorship on YouTube either. So, oh, she'll put one of her books under the seats for free. Yeah. Let's see. Then go in and buy it all cheap. The thing is that a lot of this land that belongs to the indigenous people of Hawaii, their sacred lands, they're being all bought up by people like her. I mean, Steven Tyler, and there are some other people. There's like, I think, a total of like 6 of them people. And yeah. So Rosanna, some interesting cards. We got some repeats. Ooh, that one jumped. Okay, so Rosanna, for you too, I got the Fool. So this time, for this month, there is something that you want to try, something that you want to take a leap of faith towards. And like with rain, you have all the colors in your palette. You have everything you need within yourself. Like the magician, to go and paint whatever flowers, create whatever painting, create whatever project, or whatever it is that you want to do moving forward into October. This is a beautiful energy to start, card to start the energy for this month. I also got the King of Wands. And now this one I'm not super crazy for because I'm not into vampires, but he's got a little bit of blood on the side of his mouth. But it's the King of Wands. And according to the book, it's there because it shows that he will do whatever it takes action wise to protect the people that he's meant to protect, to look out for, to guide, to rule, to govern. So it's basically, a hero, but it shows that, he's not afraid to draw some blood if he has to. And does this card, this guy, not look like a young Val Kilmer? Look at that. That is a young Val Kilmer. Wow. Did anybody ever see the movie Top Secret in the 80s that he starred in? That was funny as hell. But yeah, so we got the King of Wands, the rich do nothing. Yeah. Yeah, it is embarrassing, Fatima. Ace of Wands. You got this again too. So this is very, it seems to be very apropos for this month. We are all got the Ace of Wands. It's the fiery season, even though we're slowing down, we still have that last bit of, fiery colors. The leaves are saying, take this energy, take the yellows, the oranges, the reds, and let um our passing, let our, ending, our last breath of life, let the life of the colors in our leaves inspire you. Let that guide you, inspire you to take that key that you're looking for to unlock and move forward and looking forward to what it is that you want to do creatively going in October. And then Rosanna, beautiful last card. Look at that. Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is all about victory, success. It's beautiful. She's standing in front of her flower, her roses, her flowers are all in bloom. And I know there's no wands or anything, but she's got a gate behind her too. She's got that beautiful gate to her garden, and she's got these beautiful flower blossoms all blooming behind her. So she's very confident. She knows she's successful, and she has everything she needs within herself to succeed. And I mean, that's and like I said too, these are great cards for everybody. So take the energy. Oh my goodness, these are all wands. Duh. So the Fool card, beginning of the month, take all this creative energy. For me, I love to create this time of month, this time of year, because of all the colors. You got the King of Wands, who knows how to direct that fiery energy safely, um, connected with their creativity, and knows how to use it with integrity, authenticity, protectively. You've got the Ace of Wands, take that energy. You know what it is that you want. You've got the key. And when you grab that key, that beautiful success. So, absolutely beautiful cards, Rosanna. Nice, nice. Oh, Book Bewitched is here. Hey, Book Bewitched. Welcome. Just finishing up. Put on that victor's wreath on your head and parade it. Yep, they don't have one in there, but that's why this deck works really well as an oracle. Even though there is, I still want to get the oracle by this artist. I mean, check out that Wheel of Fortune. That is so cool. That's like the fates, and I just absolutely love that. The Nerns, the Norns, the three sisters of fate, just really beautiful. The Justice card, gorgeous. So yeah, there's also a card in here that is from the Black Swan, the movie. I think people have seen that card pop out every now and then. And this one here, I love the Hierophant. This does not look like Dave Gahan from Depeche Mode when he had the long hair and the mustache and the beard. Look at that. I've got Dave in my deck. So pretty cool. All righty. Book Bewitched, where have you been? Oh, there's a lot of shows probably going on tonight, and I appreciate everybody popping in. That Fool was hot too. Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, very pretty. Hello, Janet C. Former Bor. I keep wanting to say Bora Bora, but hello, Janet C. Oh, Jackie. Jackie's popping in to say hi. I'll stay on for a few more minutes to say hi to everybody, and then time to get ready for bed. Get to settle down, do some studying, do some reading, get into my Seeker's Notes. So anybody who plays Seeker's Notes or starts to play, and they like it, find me. I'm Belladonna. Just think of the Stevie Nicks album, Belladonna. That's how you can find me. It'd be nice to be able to have some fellow chatters in my in my guild and in my friends list. They're always late. Well, here we go. Let's do this. How about one cards for people who popped in late? So let's see. We had let's see, Coyote popped in. So Coyote, let's pull a quickie card. Who wants a quickie? Whoa. Well, that's not a quickie. And I'll pull one for Jackie. I'll pull one for Janet. Book Bewitched. And then I'll have to skedaddle. Okay. And Coyote, look what just jumped out for you. Also the Six of Wands. So beautiful card. You could use this for this weekend, for the coming week, or part of the energy for this month. But a beautiful card too. A lot of success, confidence, moving forward. So wonderful card to get. Janet C, let's pull a quick one for you. General energy. I'll probably be doing more as the month goes on with other fellow readers. Oh, Stephen, you'll like this one. She kind of looks like Samantha Fox from the 80s, if people remember Samantha Fox. I got the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is about taking the energy of the Ace of Wands. And with the Two of Wands, you start planning, start manifesting what it is that you want. It's like basically physically putting it on paper. And the Three of Wands is where you start to construct, you start to create, and you start to fully form this creative idea, project, venture. So it's a little kind of a creepy one too with the snake. I'm not big on snakes or skulls, but yeah, the skull of wisdom. That's life. And with the serpent, that could be very transmutive energy. It's a fiery energy. So transmuting everything that, was in the summer going into the fall and creating and laying foundations for something brand new. So there you go, Janet. And let's see, there's Jackie. Wait a minute, that's a cups, not a wands. Oh, ha, 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 Stephen. All righty, Jackie, this just jumped out. Page of Cups. Something a little fishy about this card, Jackie. But no, we got a mermaid here and the Page of Cups. So, you're taking something that's very emotional to you. You're exploring something that's very emotional. This could be maybe exploring intuition, exploring your emotions, maybe putting it out there that you want to learn more about intuition. Even card can suggest, for us, the cups, make sure that we hydrate, has to do with water, but the cups, the chalice, the feminine, the divine intuition that we all have, the creativity that us women have, in our wombs, not to just necessarily create human life, but projects and things. So take that Page of Cups, that energy, that empathy, the nourishment, wanting to nourish yourself, others, just very loving. So beautiful card, Janet. Jackie. I got Janet and Jackie, so that was for you, Jackie. And let's see, did I get people who came in at the last minute? No, Book Bewitched. So, oh, Trend Zone. Gerald, you're still here. I will definitely get you one. Whoa, okay. So, Book Bewitched, you got the Nine of Wands. And typically, Nine of Wands, you see somebody who's surrounded by a bunch of wands and they look beaten, they look tired. She's tired, but she's not, and you can tell she's not happy. She is tired of waiting. She is tired of, it's like she's tired of waiting, but at the same time, she's determined to wait. It doesn't matter how long it takes. She is determined to make whatever it is that she wants a reality. There's that creative energy. It's to the point where it's not heavy. It's not oppressive for her. It's not a tense, but it shows there's that fiery light right behind her and that look in her eye. You don't want to mess with her. So and she's got that wand in her hand. So she's holding out, she's patient, and she's waiting for what she wants. So there you go. Going into October, be patient. Hold that torch, so to speak, and something's going to manifest for you. Trend zone, Gerald, and we're at 9:20, so this will probably be my last one. But thank you everybody for joining me, and this popped out. Hey Gerald, you got the Gahan card. So you got the Hierophant. So going into October, Hierophant doesn't necessarily have to mean and well, it could be an established religion. You might be doing spiritual studies. This could be going to an institution for spiritual learning or higher learning, but just really connecting to how you feel spiritually. What is spiritually calling you? Is it to because with October for us pagans, for myself, for pagans, Wiccans, witches, druids, everybody who's nature oriented, this is Samhain. This is the season of the bonfires, and it's the Samhain's going to be the witches' new year, and this is the time where we have these beautiful rituals of honoring the abundance that the earth gave us, that Mother Earth. Rituals would include, bringing potluck dinners, people bringing, vegan dinners. I remember this from when I used to be able to attend them, and it would be so beautiful. People would be bringing apples and pumpkin pie. People who are vegan would bring, vegan dishes, and then there would be yummy, meat dishes. And it's just a community coming together, celebrating spiritually, um, reconnecting and honoring with the earth at this time. So in October, I feel like you're working or considering on working on something new spiritually, something to explore. So enjoy, my friend. So nice to read for you again. Thank you for joining us. And that is it. Yeah, well, Janet, this is the wand season. It was summer, yes, but going into the fall, taking those colors, that last gasp of fiery energy, bringing that all in, almost kind of like a backdraft, so to speak. And as we're going into winter, use that to warm us, to fire those energies, and to keep us warm during the winter and smoldering. And so when spring comes, we take that built-in energy and we blossom forth and start our new projects for next year. So, oh wow, that's a lot of ones. Yes, harvest time is magical. Yes, yes, yes. I agree. So you are welcome. You are welcome. Welcome, everybody. And again, Stephen, thank you for popping in. I know it was last minute. Stephen typically does our Friday shows. He's our moderator extraordinaire. And I might do a read tomorrow afternoon on the big O, so to speak. Not the big orgasm. I would rather, yeah. But anyway, we won't get into that. But yeah, if you can take a look at Sloan and also Sloan Bell's videos on celebrities and stuff. I don't always necessarily agree with Sloan with her politics and certain things that she believes in, but she taps into people on the other side, and she shows the ugly side of the celebrity. I mean, she grew up. I mean, she grew up. She's lived in LA for 30 years and stuff. She worked on the streets. She helped shelters after she got off from, she used to be a stripper to survive. And she would help these young people getting off the streets and reading for them. They would come to her and say, where's the safe corner for me tonight? I have to eat, things like that. It's just very dark, very heartbreaking. And the celebrities, they would keep a list of who would pick up these children. And we've all heard about the Eddie Murphy, the Jack Nicholson, the Kevin Spacey, and the list goes on. So people don't realize how dark and seedy Hollywood and celebrity is, both in the movies and in the music. So there's her name is Sloan Bella. She should have a playlist of the videos of the celebrities that have passed, especially from, you know, suicide, quote unquote, because of things that they knew. I mean, it's just a really big rabbit hole to dive into. But there's also another young man. He goes by Sloan as well, and he has stuff that he does exposing celebrities, especially those who what they do with kids. So I will just leave it at that. Be on a positive note, but it is something interesting to go, you know, look into. And so again, everybody have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on the next live. Thanks again for joining me. Bye.